runway 8 is next. Back, do you have information, Mike? Olympic Tower information, Mike, time 2354 Zulu, wind 050 at 4, visibility 10 miles, sky clear. Temperature 17, dew point 2, altimeter 3036. Expect visual approach, runway 17 in use, advise on initial contact. Do you have information, Mike? Sierra Charlie, turn left, runway 8, left on Foxtrot, monitor ground taxi to Park View, Foxtrot Echo. See you in the last part. That was great. Welcome. Cessna 761 X-ray Zulu, left or right down departures approved at your discretion. Runway 17 clear for takeoff, northbound.
Olympic ground, Cessna 54073 at Charlie Hangar for pattern work, VFR, with information, Mike.
Calling Olympia ground, say again, you're stepped on.
Cessna 54073, Charlie Hangar, pattern work, VFR with information, Mike.
Cessna 54073, Olympia ground runway 17, taxi via Echo Bravo.
Taxi via Echo Bravo at 17073. Olympia ground, Cessna 54073, I need to return to Charlie Hangar.
Cessna 073, standby. And experimental 4 Sierra Charlie, are you going to Bravo Hangar?
Affirmative, and we'll make room for the Cessna.
Roger. Cessna 073, 180 approved, and you can taxi to Park via Echo.
180 to Echo 073.
X-ray whiskey, turn left runway 8, you can turn left on Foxtrot or Echo. Experimental 7 X-ray whiskey, taxi to Park View, Foxtrot, Echo, and monitor ground.
You haven't been in this plane before, have you?
I have not. So much before. That's nice. Oh, let's see if I take the phone out.
Nope.
Oh.
Sometimes I'm thinking, is it something as simple as I'm not sitting in the same position, you know, in the same rail slot?
Right.
But
Well, part of it could be just, I mean, you're learning, man.
I've done 200 landings. You would think I'd have this thing.
Oh my goodness, whatever. Oh my goodness, I was just over at Shelton and
No.
I got thousands of landings. My first one, current, down. Second one, I thought, okay, enough of that. I'm not.
You just went to
It's
Shelton
nice.
now?
Yeah. And played nice.
It's cool that you can come with me now.
Yeah. We're excited. It's very cool.
Oh yeah, you. Oh yeah.
One.
It's,
Oh, there it is.
the radios in this plane suck. It's like every time I fly it, it's something different. Sometimes radio 1 works, sometimes radio 2 works.
Yeah. That's the magic of renting.
I own this
Actually, you
plane
own.
now.
Yeah, never mind. You do own this plane. But you know, that is, clubs are the smarter way to go.
Yeah. Well, if I had the time and luxury to build an RV, I would. If I get an RV, because I do want to go down there and look at their RV10.
Yeah.
If I get one, I'm buying it. I'm not going to build it.
What?
And
Part of the fun is building.
I got this if you want to use it.
Yeah.
I think it's just probably the only Stratus you're going to discover. Okay, let's start this over again.
Well, before we start, let's go through, let's see, where do you want to go? Let's make a little
Well,
plan.
let's do my required landings,
All right.
takeoffs and landings. And, you know, this isn't the mock check ride
No,
because I want
right,
you to
just
critique
right,
me and
yeah.
help me.
I gotcha.
Dang, now I feel like I'm too far away again. And once I feel okay with that, then we can go do the maneuvers.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
One 602 Olympia Tower, left or right down, departures approved, your discretion, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
Test.
Yeah, I hear you fine.
Good. I hear you.
See, we're still on mic.
Clear 30, Charles 602, roger, and looks like the wind is picking up now from north 330 at 6 formation, Mike.
Yep. Olympic ground, Cessna 54073 at Charlie Hangar, taxi with Mike. Oh.
Woo!
Cessna 750, correction 54073, Olympia ground will be switching over 35 momentarily, runway 35 taxi via Echo Foxtrot, cross runway 26. Wind is 340 at 6.
Crossing, taxi Echo Foxtrot, crossing 26073. What do you say the wind
Look up
was?
71 Foxtrot to Olympia Tower, report a mile from the airport. And what altitude were
it's
you
coming from the
wanting to
north
do
a
your
little
orbit
bit.
at?
It changed.
Yeah. When I left, it was dead calm.
Oh, good. That means I'll fly good.
Like the 1 Foxtrot Hotel, roger. For Charles 602, make it a left downwind departure.
This,
Olympia ground, Jorgensen Field at State Patrol going back to Jorgensen.
Jorgensen Field, Olympic ground, approach close via Echo.
Via Echo, Jorgensen.
the front nose gear on this thing's got a bad shimmy, so
Oh.
gotta keep the weight off of it.
Yeah. You just find that magic RPM to stay away from it.
Helicopter 1 Foxtrot, tell traffic just departed off runway 17 to the Fairchild in the right crosswind now, going northbound. And
yeah, when I was coming in, that Fairchild was still, he was also coming in. And his plane is like maroon red.
602 traffic 4 miles to the west
find
inbound
him at all.
at
I could find the Seneca. I was like 7 miles away from the Seneca, and I could find it because the Seneca was in front of him, and he was behind Seneca, and I was supposed to come in number 3, and I couldn't find him at all. He just blended in.
Fairchild 602, the helicopter will be leveling off at 2,500.
Everybody's talking.
Yeah. You ever turn your track logging on?
Yeah.
You just use your Wi-Fi, your cellular connection. You don't use an external.
Right.
Yes.
I was waiting for either next birthday or Christmas. Go that route. Now you're doing great. I like the center line. I like that you're a nice, comfortable pace. One of the things your examiner may ask you is how fast should you be taxiing?
I don't know.
Oh.
Fairchild 602,
there is no right answer.
Off your left
other than, I mean, there's no limit. There's nobody, there's no anything.
Olympia Tower information November, current altimeter 3035.
I saw the Smoky Cess out here, but I didn't see his radar gun.
Oh, that's right. Other than they just want to make sure that you're in control, and if something was to happen, like maybe to the brakes or something, you would be able to respond adequately without endangering yourself or other aircraft. But there's not a speed limit. One examiner I went with, he'd look at your GPS and he'd say, well, boy, when I'm up there in the 737, we never taxied this fast. It's like, okay, that would be a hint to slow down.
I do notice I do get a little carried away sometimes. I mean, I stay on the center line.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, that was smooth. Yeah, you were smooth on center line. Wasn't any fishtailing around.
Oh gosh, I used to be horrible.
Yeah.
I couldn't understand why this was so hard. And when I first started, my first handful of lessons, I had the pedals backwards.
Oh really?
Yeah, in my mind, because I think like steering a bicycle.
Oh yes, I gotcha. Like the old sleds.
Helicopter 1 Foxtrot Hotel, Roger. There's a Seneca holding over the VOR above at 4,000.
Any people out? Flying?
There's this Seneca that's going around and around doing approaches. The Fairchild's doing touch and goes. But after that, no, it was pretty quiet.
Hey, you can endorse my logbook now, right?
Yes, depends on what I'm endorsing it for, though. What am I endorsing?
One of the things that I was going to do with Joel, which I haven't done yet, is to land over at Elma. He didn't want me to land there without him or someone certifying me, making sure I'm safe on a short runway.
Yeah, yeah. So the simple answer is yes, I could. I'd want to see your short field performance though first.
Yeah, well, you're going to get ready to do that right now.
All right.
All right, brakes still work. You want to check your brakes?
Feel good.
Okay. Seatbelt secure. Seats.
Yeah.
Yep, we're in our seat.
Haven't gotten out yet.
Cabin doors, windows locked.
Locked.
Flight controls. Rudder works. Good. I just got in the habit of checking the rudder. I can't believe all these. They want to see all your 55 flights. I've never checked rudders. No one's ever said anything to me about it.
What picked you up then? When did you finally figure out?
When I was flying with Steve. Steve Nelson.
Yeah.
Fuel, both. Fuel rich. I always say that backwards. All right, let's check these mags. I got a bad set of plugs on the left mag.
Oh yeah. Oh, I like the white out there. That's pretty good. Sharpie, silver Sharpie.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Ooh, that's the first time I've heard the left one pick up. Check this one out.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm rounding them out.
Okay. Section looks good.
Oh, you're okay with that type of mag check? The thump 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 missing?
I can clean it up.
Oh yeah, I would. I'd give you a little clean there. That's good.
I keep forgetting this one thing Joel told me to do. He told me to taxi out with about an inch.
Yep, exactly. That sometimes would cure that right there. And you can certainly add it to your checklist.
Yeah.
So that way, because you don't want to forget, try and take off with it.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm much happier that way. There you go.
Yeah, I'm feeling some heat. All right. So we're gonna do pattern work. Let's see, transponder. I don't know who keeps switching that.
Skywagon 3409er Yankee Olympia Tower, roger, altimeter 3035 and just verify 2500.
Good, transfer. I'm set, lights. Think we are good.
All right, what kind of takeoff you gonna do first?
Gotta do what?
What kind of takeoff you want first?
Oh, let's do...
You want just always warm up with the normal if you want.
I think I handle normal pretty consistently. So let's do a either short field or soft field.
Let's go short first.
Okay. Olympia Tower, Cessna 54073 at 35, ready for pattern work, departure.
Cessna 54073, Olympia Tower, make right traffic, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
Right traffic, clear for takeoff, 073. Okay. Short field, we're going to do 10-degree flaps. Use all the runway.
That's right. What rotation speed are you going for? You can always look at the checklist.
Good question. I don't think I remember.
Yeah, always use the checklist.
55.
And Olympia Tower, helicopter 71 Foxtrot Hotel,
60,
holding
60.
over the VOR. We'd like to transition to Area 1 if possible.
Okay.
Helicopter 1 Foxtrot Hotel, area 1 arrival approved.
71 Foxtrot Hotel.
Here we go.
There we go.
Get back online here.
Airspeed alive. Yes, instruments green. There's 40. 50, 55, there's 60, 65.
Now do I hold it at 60?
Yeah.
Oh, well, for clearing.
There you go. Now you can say you've definitely cleared it. Lower your nose down now. Now you can go ahead and clean up your flaps when you're ready.
Can't believe how many times I forget the flaps.
Little smidge of right rudder maybe. You got a better view than I do.
Yeah, you're right. I was off. They're going for 900 feet and I turned crosswind.
set my compass, but man, it is way off. I didn't check it the second time.
Yeah, with the spin down and then spin back up. I wouldn't put a lot of up trim. You're kind of, you could probably once you clear that, where your examiner will say, hey, once you've cleared that 50 feet, maybe 100, go ahead and go down to your VY.
Okay.
Yeah.
Landing.
That sounds like a short field.
073, runway 35, clear for the option.
Clear for the option 073.
Yeah, let's do a short field stop and go. But we'll save your brakes. So when you land, let's have you pick your landing spot. Tell me what you're aiming for and where you're going to put the wheels down. And then once you land and you're raising your flaps, just say brake, brake, brake. You don't have to slam on the brake.
Okay.
Because normally a small field, you'll put the brakes on hard.
And did I let the tower know that I'm doing stop?
Nope, they gave you the option, so you're good to go. And what's your short field approach speed?
Oh, let me think. 63.
All right. That matches the 182.
So I can pick my spot on final?
Correct. Correct. And the flexibility you have there is don't land before that spot, but you have
100 feet?
Yeah, 100 feet after. Actually, I think for the private, you may have 200.
200, I think it is.
Commercial, yeah,
100.
Correct.
I usually go for the 1,000-foot markers.
Big wide aiming marks?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not used to, Joel doesn't have his knees up there anywhere near
Long knees. So you're looking for 63. Yep. Go.
So you just want me to say brake? I'm still going for the markers.
Oh yeah. You go for your markers, just like land like you're normal, and then you just raise your flaps and say brake, brake, brake. You don't have to urge.
Forgetting I only got 30-degree flaps here.
Yeah. There's 60.
Yeah, I'm not
Go ahead, use power. This isn't a
Oh, that's right,
power
that's right, that's right.
So you're at 59 there.
Yeah.
That's fine. We'll do this one again. But yeah, let's see if you can get your mark though. That's fine. Pull back, pull back. There you go. Hey, we've recovered.
A little slower than I'm used to.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to stop?
No, you're fine. You're totally fine. We'll do that one again. We'll set that one up. Alright, so on a normal climb out, what's your normal speed there?
It should be 70.
Alright. Oh, it's Dasman. I'm not.
A little lower than I'm used to. Actually, I think the POH says 73.
Follow the POH. So we'll do the exact same thing. You have power though, so this is what the examiner's going to look for is just stabilized approach. You're just going to have a nice straight in right to your aiming points and land. So you can use power, you can do whatever you need to do to make that stabilized.
61 X-ray Zulu, Olympia Tower, make right traffic, runway 35, report 2 miles.
I think I was going to save that a little better. I give it power sooner.
For the 1,700. And is it okay if we fly the localizer in until about a mile out or something, then we'll circle around?
Centurion 1 X-ray Zulu, you can proceed inbound as requested, and I'll advise if I need you to break off the localizer prior to that.
1 X-ray Zulu, thank you.
Little hazy around the mountain.
Yeah. It's high pressure, it's just like in the summer, it traps all the garbage down low.
Okay, same thing?
Yep, same thing. While you're focusing on that, I'm going to grab this for you.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Cessna 073, runway 35, clear for the option.
Clear for the option 073.
So maybe just a little bit this way.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Okay, good. Same thing on final, we'll have full flaps, you use power, whatever you need to control your rate of descent. We'll have 63 on the airspeed. You tell me what you're aiming for, gonna aim for the same thing?
Try to.
Alright.
Still crab it in there.
Airspeed? Back a little bit yet, still a little high.
That's harder than I wanted to.
And then we raise the flaps and go brake, 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 but don't brake.
Okay.
Alright, whenever you're ready. Yeah, you're rotating on these takeoffs. Is that normal? What you're doing is you kind of get that.
No, I don't usually get the stall horn when I take off.
Go ahead and let that plane accelerate to your speed. Because without the flaps, we got to wait for the rotation speed before you pop it. So if you're getting that stall warning, we're not quite there yet.
Okay. Now I do get it when I do the short field takeoff.
Yes. Yeah.
And not the short field, the soft field.
Soft field. Yeah.
Yeah, because then I'm popping it into ground effect.
Correct.
But it just squeals for a second and then it
Centurion 1 X-ray Zulu with 350 at 5. Do you want to just land 17?
Affirmative, 1 X-ray Zulu, thank you.
Centurion 1 X-ray Zulu traffic at the north boundary fence line. Opposite direction is a Cessna runway 17, cleared to land with 350 at 5.
Yeah, go ahead and make an early turn.
Land on 17 and we're searching for that traffic.
There we go. A little right.
Traffic, flight 1 X-ray Zulu.
suggestion is maybe slow. See how slow you can fly this downwind to let these guys all in.
Yeah.
Cessna 073, number 2 for runway 35, following Cardinal, 3 mile final, report traffic in sight.
Number 2 following Cardinal will report traffic inside 073.
Oh, never mind. Because that's right, he's just going to do a low approach, so we're just got to follow that one. All right, you're good.
How many miles out did he say, Wes?
2. He was at the, so somewhere between Scott Lake and inbound here. But now they're going to be down in the ground, so it's going to be hard to see. So you go ahead and just keep doing what you're normally doing, I'll watch.
Okay.
Centurion 1 X-ray Zulu, are you able to left the Gulf?
1 X-ray Zulu, yes.
Centurion 1 X-ray Zulu, left turn there at Gulf, and then taxi via Foxtrot Echo cross runway 8, and you can monitor ground point 6 to the ramp.
So that one was from the north. Did land.
2 miles, you think we would have seen him by now?
I know. Oh, there he is, off my wing. You're good. Do whatever you want to do.
Okay, on the Golf clear cross 8, monitor point 6, 1 X-ray Zulu.
Cessna 073, base your discretion, traffic short final, runway 35, clear for the option.
I have traffic inside, clear for the option 073. So we'll extend just a little bit.
You bet.
What are we doing this time?
Let's do another short field.
Okay.
I want to get a flare in there. I feel like we're hitting flat. As you're, go ahead though, it looks like you're kind of getting that ground shyness, so, because as you're coming in at a steeper angle, you're starting to pull back on the stick or deteriorating our airspeed a little too early, and so that's why when we're coming in, we're just like thump.
Cardinal 488, turn right at Gulf to the end, cross runway 26, and
Go ahead and keep your setup just a little longer before, or do your flare just a little slower.
Okay.
And it'll round out.
I'm coming in on these 3 that we've done. I'm coming in consistently higher than I typically do.
Oh yeah.
I guess for short field, that's okay.
Yeah. But now right now I feel like you're kind of like wanting to dive at it, because remember you're trying to go for 63.
Okay.
So
I need to
you
be patient
pull
enough.
back, yeah, but then use your throttle, because as you pull back, get it for a moment, it kind of follows, but then it'll start sinking pretty good. So you're going to use your power to maintain your descent rate.
Okay.
Oop, no, you had it. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, so there's 65 somewhere in there. Yeah, you're good. And you're just going to use your throttle. Yeah,
Looks like I'm on a steady glide path.
Yeah, looks like really nice right now. Everything's really stable. The only thing you're going to do is just be a little more smoother or slower on the controls and the round out, so that pull the power out because we're going by it.
Oh yeah, I
There you
need
go.
pitch for the 63.
A little bit too much, don't go yet. This is looking really good, really good. Now slowly start that way. You do slipper. Now bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. There you go, stay center line. Oh, nice. And then you go flaps up, brake,
yeah.
brake. Call it. Perfect. That was great. That was good.
We're not stopping, we're just going.
No, go ahead. That was nice.
Yeah, rotated 60.
There you go. No horn, everything looks smooth. Yeah. And climb out 70. Yeah.
What I did different that time, what I felt like I did different was I pulled back sooner but slower.
There. Yeah. And it was nice. And now you saw doing that, you saw we did progress down the runway, floated a little farther down from the aiming marks. So now knowing that, if you want to hit those white 1,000 foot markers, put your aiming mark about a dash before it, you're aiming for that one. You know that when you do your round out, you're going to put it right on the landing marks.
You know, I don't even know. I don't even think I realized where I actually hit. It's all the way past the markers.
Yeah.
More than 100, more than 200 feet.
It was maybe 200, 250. It was kind of it was at the extreme outer end.
Now, if I mess up a landing like that, do I get to do it again?
It depends on how and why it got messed up. So, for example, if this was a check ride, and let's say that was 300 feet, they would say, no, you didn't get a chance to do it again. You showed me that you didn't get to the PTS standards. If, however, we were doing that or something and a deer ran out on the runway or some traffic became interference and we had to extend downwind or something, couldn't set it up, then yes, your examiner would say, okay, hey, you know what, let's set that one up again, let's go do it.
So if I don't nail each and every one of these, I fail?
Well, again, you have within it's not that you have to nail them, you just have to stay within the parameters of the standard. So, for example, here, 200 feet is, so from the last, or the north end of the white marks,
yeah,
you've got till...
Runway 35, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 07, great.
You've got till the end of the second white dash after that to get in there, so that's 200 feet, right about 250 feet, so...
Between the 1,000-foot marker and the next hash?
Yeah, the north end of the next hash, yeah. So you got, so you just claim the back end of the big white marker and the north end of the second hash, you got that area.
Okay, we're doing the same thing then?
Yeah. And this time, put your aiming mark just in front of it. Maybe at the back end of the dash that flows right into the aiming marks. And then do your same round out. Go ahead and as you're doing that round out, go ahead and get that nose up. I feel like your flare is just a little flat.
Okay.
I like your pattern work. It's very nice.
A lot of practice on that too.
Gone around in circles a lot, huh? Maybe a smidge right rudder turns there. There you go.
I usually throw another 10 degrees of flap. I'm going to hold it here.
Good.
I'm already.
It looks low a little bit here.
Yeah. That's a little soon.
Yeah, like a good aiming mark would be like where the yellow taxi lines flow into the runway.
Okay.
But we're still going to put it down in the white squares.
Right.
Good approach speed. Good adjustment. Yep. Actually, go ahead and reduce your power. Flaring, 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 flaring. Nice. That was great.
Brake, 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 brake.
Yep, and raise your flaps, because what that does is it puts more weight on the wheel. Cool. Nice. I like that one.
That one would have passed.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
Now, what about my speed? I dropped below 60 on that.
Oh no, well once you cross the fence, you are going to go ahead and bring the, it is going to go that.
Trying
yeah.
to hold 63 all the way to the touchdown.
Oh no, yeah, you got to slow down to land. No, you did
well,
great.
maybe that's my
that
problem.
That was great.
That's all I focus on is keeping that speed on.
Oh no, you're just once you're in that approach and you're there, and now you start to see you're in that flare, speed's done. You're just gonna control that flare and put it right in where you want.
Okay. This. What other landing?
Soft field. So you're gonna keep the nose off.
Right. Okay.
So this one you can set up however you normally approach. You don't have to worry about an obstacle or anything. These, I guess that's in the 150s. They put mirrors there so you could look back and see how you're doing on departure.
I got a pretty good target because I can see over the cowling and see the approach lights.
Oh, good. There you go.
Not many people can do that.
Nope.
Cessna 073, runway 35, clear for the option.
Clear for the option 073. I was talking to Michelle the other day. She cannot wait to fly with you.
Oh, yeah? I have to fly with, I was talking to Deb Jorgensen, got to figure out how we're going to get me to fit in a 150 and do some practice in a 150 before I go jumping in it.
If I can fit in it, you can fit in it.
Yeah.
Actually,
I haven't been in one for years.
I wouldn't say that I was fitting in it, but
I told her I definitely want to fly by myself before I go taking any students.
Sure. It's a nice plane. I wish I fit in it better.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't care at this point.
No. It's much better to fly these things.
Yeah, I can fly this cheaper than their 150.
So just for practice, so you land however you want to approach, whatever flap setting, what's our normal approach speed on this?
65.
Okay. And then, but still pick a landing mark. Still say, just for practice.
Right.
Here's where I'm landing.
That's good.
And then this time when you do hit, though, your job is just to keep pulling that. You're on the ground, but just keep that stick coming back, coming back, coming back. You're just play a game of how long can I keep this nose wheel off the ground.
Right. So what's your typical altitude right here? About 800?
I don't know. I don't even look at that. I go, hey, there we go. There's the runway. Am I on glide slope or not? That's a good question. Once I start my descent, it's rare that I'm looking at my altimeter.
Well, this is normally the altitude where I'll turn, for my crosswind.
Yeah.
Yep, overshot.
Yeah, the only thing I really focus on is my, I have an AOA. So once I start going in, I just set my angle of attack indicator where I want it and fly it right in.
I'm going to still go for the marks.
That's good. Yeah, good. Good recovery, yeah. Flare, flare, pulling back, pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. Nice, keep it off the ground, center line. Nice. Very nice.
Tower's probably thinking, wow, he's gotten better today.
Olympia Tower, experimental 424 Sierra Echo, off the ground, Hoskins Field, heading eastbound.
Experimental 424 Sierra Echo, Olympia Tower, roger, altimeter 3034.
So,
Sierra Echo.
what's she looking for on that soft field, or that?
Exactly that. You're gonna just keep your stabilized approach just like before. You're going to put it down, but when you put it down, that nose wheel stays off, and as your speed decreases, your job is just keep coming back, coming back, coming back, coming back, and it's just going to let it settle. You put it down, your nose, if you land flat or your nose wheel comes down, it's just going to be hey, wait a minute, wouldn't that get stuck in the mud?
So I want to do a, well, I can't do a soft field takeoff unless I come off the taxiway, right?
No, if you ask for a stop and go, we can, or if you ask for the option or they clear for the option, go ahead and stop, and then we'll just set up as at the end of the runway you're going, and we'll just see how fast you can get the nose off the, and just ride your nose, or off the ground.
Well, I thought one of the things was they wanted me to come off the taxiway with a pressure off the nose. And
oh yeah, no, you're totally right. You're totally right. I was just saying though that if you want to do it while we're here, we can certainly just we can just pretend that when we stop, we're there, and we're just gonna as soon as we start going.
What kind of landing this time?
Oh, you make the call. This is yours. You're the pilot in command.
Let's do short approach.
Short field.
Short approach.
Cessna 073, runway 35, clear for the option.
Clear for the option 073. Request a short approach.
What's a short approach?
Engine failure.
Oh, okay. You can just tell them that. Okay. Again, once they tell you the option, you're cleared. You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
All right. So engine failure. Cool. If the engine was to fail, what kind of memory items are you going to pull out? Like, because you first want to just hit stuff that's in your memory of what can I check before you go to your checklist.
Oh, you mean as far as troubleshooting the engine?
Yeah.
Or trying to get the plane down safely? You know what? I have never been asked that.
Oh, cool. We won't do it now, though.
There it went.
All right. Oh, darn it. Power's off. Shoot. Yeah, you just get us right to the runway. Engine's out. You just, well, I'll shut up.
Okay, I got the field. Do a slip. No flaps. Engine flap motor broke too. Well, maybe I better throw some flaps in it.
Well, don't do it while you're in the, yeah, there you go. I'd get yourself straightened out and then put in your flaps. There you go. That'd be a lot of configuration changing.
Yeah.
Flare, 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 flare. Nice. Oh, see, I talked you into it, and we're still a little high. Still a little high, still a little high, still a little high. There we go.
That was high. Higher than I thought.
That was my fault. You were doing good. I kept saying flare. Next thing you know, we ballooned. So I talked you into a bad landing. My bad.
I remember how nervous I was the first time I did a short approach. I like doing them now. So, I need to work on my checklist as far as mental preparation for engine failure.
Yeah, in checklists of course when you have the time, you're looking, you're checking. But when you have any type of emergency, you know, sometimes emergency calls for you to do something now, not necessarily because we want to make something worse, but sometimes how fast you get it done increases your chance of recovering out of that emergency.
Right.
So if you think of like engine out, well, you got to have fuel, oxygen, and spark. So as soon as that engine starts coughing, right away I'm just gonna work my way down and work my way up, going, okay, fuel, I'm on both, because maybe somehow you got on right, left, maybe a foot kicked it to the empty tank or something. Make sure it's on both. I'll work my way up to mixture's in, that gives me fuel. Carb heat out, because maybe there's icing in the carburetor, so I'm not getting air. And then I work my way across to, you know, did my knee hit the ignition switch? Did I accidentally turn off something? So I just go fuel, mixture, carb heat, over, key, prime, maybe the primer came out, something, checking that. That's it, and that's just a quick flow. It takes like a second. Then I can go, okay, well that's set. I'll now go to my emergency checklist, engine out, and figure out if there's anything I can do above and beyond that.
Okay.
Cessna 073, runway 35, clear for the option.
Clear for the option 073. Okay, what's next?
Let's do a go. Like we're gonna do a normal approach.
Okay, and then
but,
go around.
We'll do a go around. Yeah.
What's Togo mean?
Togo, T-O-G-O?
Yeah. I heard a commercial pilot say that once, and it was basically a go around, but yeah, the G-O is the go around, but what's the T-O?
Take off? I don't know.
Oh, maybe take off and go. Well, no.
No, because you hadn't.
You're already.
Done that. Yeah.
You're already
Togo.
going around.
I don't know.
You ever watch air disasters?
Not often.
Does it kind of creep you out?
No. I love listening to you.
I've learned a lot.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Well, it's a sub-Saharan nation. I don't think that's it.
Oh. I like Joel.
Good.
I think I would have been flying with you a lot more, though, if I could have.
No, I'm not getting anything on Togo, but that's me playing.
Who's your service with, Verizon?
Yes. All right, so normal approach, but I'll call when you gotta go around.
Okay. When the cow runs out on the freeway.
That's right.
Runway.
I'd start now since we've been kind of overshooting.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing.
That's all right. Because you can always make this a gentle one. It doesn't have to be the 30,
Yeah,
30,
there
30,
we go.
30.
Almost.
And just as a heads up, I'll get us pretty close.
Okay. When do you call the tower? When you just as soon as you make the decision to go, or after
No,
you?
you take care of yourself first. It's
Okay.
aviate, navigate, communicate. Communicate's last.
All right.
So you fly the plane first, get yourself set up, then you can. Nice approach speed, nice stabilized, on center line, good. Very nice. Oh my God, there's a deer, go around. Oh, I'd push a little bit, our airspeed's a little low. There you go.
Lake Tower 54073, go around.
Cessna 073, roger.
Oh, carb heat.
There you go. There you go. You got it. You got it. There we we go. So we're cleaned up. Now we're back into our cruise mode. Everything's good. Darn deer.
Tower's probably thinking, gee, that looked like one of his better ones.
All right, can I sweet talk you into giving a full stop? Because I didn't tell my wife I was going to be gone this long.
Okay.
You're certainly more than welcome to go back out, but...
Sure. Well, let's see if we can... Actually, I probably should wrap it up anyway.
You sure? I don't want to pressure you. You want to go flying. It's beautiful. Look at that. You got sunset coming. Could work on some night.
I'm flying tomorrow, too.
Okay.
Maybe I could run back out and do some reference maneuvers or something.
Yeah. And you just keep flying. What we'll do is we'll just do, I'll just pop out and you just keep your engine going at the hangar and go back out.
Well, it's quarter to 6. I got the plane until 6. I don't know if anyone's got it at 6.
Oh, okay.
I probably should just go ahead and pack up. I got it tomorrow, too.
All right.
So you like my bargaining skills, huh?
Wait a minute.
Cessna 073, runway 35, clear for the option.
This will be a full stop, 073.
Roger.
Man, it's getting hazy.
Yeah. All right, after all that fancy work, let's just do a normal landing.
Okay. You know, when you think about it, September wasn't that long ago.
No. Nope.
Wanted to do this my whole life. I still can't believe it.
Nice job.
Just get past that check ride.
That's right.
I'm going to be out of town for 2 weeks the next day.
You won't have a chance to celebrate.
Well, I'm going to San Diego, so I'm
fly
thinking,
down there.
I think, well, I want to.
Yeah.
Elaine said, well, it's,
Gillespie Field and what's the other one? There's one on the east side of the city. I want to say not Carlsbad.
that's where I'm going.
Oh yeah. Gillespie's. Yeah, Gillespie might be closer to Carlsbad for you. That's on the north end.
I'll be across the street from Palomar Airport.
Oh yeah.
You're going down there tomorrow. No, you're going to Spokane.
Spokane. Yep.
Is that where your grandfather lived in San Diego?
Yep. Grandma's still down there. There you go. There's your turn. Yeah. Probably sadly, next time we go down there, probably for Grandma.
How old is she?
93.
Wow. How old are your parents?
60, no, 70, no, I don't know. You asked that question? Nice job. I want to say either 67 or 72. One of those.
I feel like my approaches have been good. That is one thing I am consistent at is stabilized.
Yeah,
maybe
nice.
if I come in high, I'm going to keep that consistent angle.
Yeah. No, I like it. And this one's on glide slope. Everything's looking good. Speed, what kind of speed do you want here? Because we're still maybe a little slow before you start pulling the power out here.
Yep. I used to try to aim for the numbers, but
yeah,
I don't think, I've got a mile-long runway.
That's right. All right. Power flaring. There you go. Farther back. There you go. I like it.
Cessna 073, turn right on runway 8, taxi via Foxtrot Echo, monitor ground to the ramp.
Right on 8, left on Foxtrot, monitoring ground, 073.
Look at that, man. Just think of when you first start talking on the radio.
Oh, I know.
You handled that excellently.
Oh, man. I was having flashbacks when I was in San Francisco, though.
Oh, yeah,
Oh man, that made me feel more confident to come up here to Seattle. Like, I'm ready for Seattle airspace.
Yeah.
Bring it on. Well, I'm glad I caught you. I really think it's helped me tremendously.
Good. You're an awesome student, man. This is going to be totally ruin me because if I start with a new student, I'll be like, okay, well, why can't you do this? Jim did. Now that one, only because I learned from my commercial check ride. No, it was my instrument check ride. We're still on a runway.
That's what I told Joel.
That's right.
And we crossed. He said you crossed the hold short. He cleared you, so change it.
Yeah. Here. I'll email my answer. I'll ask Matt because I'm the controller. Because my examiner said, hey, you're on another runway. You stay with tower until you get to taxiway.
That's where I've been changing. And Joel said, nope. Cross that hold short.
Right. And that would make sense, but I'll check with you.
I agree with you. I'm thinking I'm on a runway.
Yeah. I'll check with Matt. We're supposed to try to go to visit the tower next week, so.
Oh, guess what?
Chicken butt. I work with kids.
My son got a job for Debbie.
Oh, no way.
He starts Sunday.
Oh, very cool.
He actually was supposed to start yesterday, but when he showed up,
yeah,
the first thing Brittany's training him on is the fuel truck.
Yeah.
Can't drive a stick. Well, that would be an important question in your interview process.
That's true.
Anyway, I took him out last night, and I could not believe I've never had any of my kids pick up stick the way he did.
Really? He got it in a night?
Yeah.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it. So he's ready. He's going to start tomorrow.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Nice thing is I don't have to replane. Get your little toy out of the way.
Right.
I bet that would be fun though.
Heck yeah. Let's see if he doesn't have a license. Wonder if he needs somebody to fly it for him.
Well, he asked me to take him up. I said, well, how about next week? Did I just shave his rudder? Give it a little trim?
We'll just have to call it here. Go.